Hello YouTube viewers, Buck Crowbead here. Today I'm going to touch up the chain, sharpen if you will, my old steel chainsaw here, and put a cleaner edge on the chain. Every once in a while you have a tendency to touch the ground with the bar when you're cutting logs that are laying on the ground, and you end up needing to touch it up from time to time. Many guys I've heard say they need to put it in the vise to hold the saw so they can sharpen it. But I've found that most of the time I need to sharpen it, I don't have a vise handy. I'm out in the woods cutting wood. So I have to find a good flat surface, usually a block of wood, and stick a small piece of wood under the bar, under the chain, to keep it from moving so that I can sharpen it in the field. This is a pretty old saw. Had it more than 20 years, but it's been a good saw. It's a Stihl 026. And I think it's got about a 24-inch, 26-inch bar on it. Looking down on your chain, you can see that every other tooth is pointed in the opposite direction towards the middle. And it's important that you keep those fairly even in the thickness of the tooth itself in order to not cut at an angle. Okay then, let's do this. A lot of people like to use a marker or something. I don't, but you can also mark your tooth so you know where you stopped and not keep going over the same teeth, depending on how clean your saw and your chain is or how much oil or sawdust there is on it. It makes it easier to tell where you started and where to stop. I typically, after every tooth or two, I tap my file on the block to get the shavings out of the file. Many people swear by the guides that are out there that will help you stay with the angle that you need to be at to get a good sharp saw. The actual angle varies with saws from 25 to 35 degrees, but I know my saw and I know the angle that it needs to be. Typically you can follow the angle that's there and be successful. Sometimes you can actually go along and see the tooth that has a little bit of a nick in it or something that caused the saw to start cutting badly. But that's what you do. And when you get around to your mark, you just simply turn the saw around so that you can go the other direction on every other tooth. That about wraps it up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great day. If you found this useful, I hope you can subscribe and watch for further little informational videos that might be helpful. That's what it's all about. Buck gets her done. Have a good day.